Verily, verily, I say to you, except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abides alone. But if it die, it bring forth much fruit. John 12:24. In my native Lincolnshire home, I see the wheat growing. In early spring from a distance, the green shoots look like grass, a gigantic lawn spreading over the countryside. As the plants grow and spread out, they wave together in the breeze like a sea of green. We seldom consider the demise of the plant as late summer comes and the golden brown ears ripen, which means the dying plants are ready to harvest. The romantic idea of the horse pulling the reapers to gather the grain is long gone. The gigantic mechanical devices of this age move swiftly from field to field, kicking up a dust storm that can be seen from miles away. I had never really considered that in order for wheat to be made into flour, it has to be dead. We usually think of produce from the earth as green and fresh, like vegetables or brightly coloured fruit. Yet another absurd contradiction arises from our observations of Scripture. One has to die before one can live. Hardly an endearing thought. No one wants to talk about dying. No one wants to think about laying down to die in order to give our life, the life that legitimately belongs to us, to someone else. It's like stroking a cat against its fur or working wood against the grain. We just don't want to do it. God's wisdom always seems to go against what we want. Die to live, give to receive, relinquish to gain. Everything is turned upside down and the wrong way round. Man says that life is not a dress rehearsal, but God says actually it is. If we learn in this life to give up the only thing that we really own, ourselves, then the rewards are beyond imagination. Furthermore, yielding ourselves to Him in this life brings more than you could possibly hope to achieve for yourself. Joseph could be termed in the vernacular as a spoilt brat. However, when he was put in a tight spot, he soon learned to give himself up into God's care. What was the result? After a few years of real hardship, Joseph was made leader of the then greatest nation in the world. Not only that, but he was single-handedly responsible for saving the nation of Israel from almost certain starvation, thereby fulfilling God's plan. In my own life, I can testify that God took me beyond my own capabilities to a place that I could not have imagined. Even now, in retirement, I am surprised and delighted with what God is doing in my and Noime's life. The favourite word of Joe the blacksmith in Great Expectations was astonishing, and now has become mine as God continues to do the unexpected on a daily basis. Death? No, not death, but life, and life to the full.